We're at 12:17. Let's get to 10 TV meteorologist Aaron White in this weather impact alert day.
Yeah, I'm still tracking a bit of activity here still this afternoon. We've had a lot of rain this morning, a little snow mixing in, but so far we've missed out on the snow, which has been good.
Yeah.
But still the rain has made for a mess. We've had the wind as well, but later on as our temperatures start to drop, we're going to see the change over to some snow here after about 4 o'clock this afternoon. We will likely see some light snow building through as we head towards 5, 6 o'clock this evening, and that could make roads a little slippery. It's not going to be a lot of snow, but even a little bit can still make for a messy situation here later on this evening, especially when you factor in the wind gusting up to 35 to 40 miles per hour here as we go through the rest of today. So that's why we have a weather impact alert still through this evening into the early part of tonight. Tomorrow, looking quieter, but then we have another couple of systems coming through as we get into Friday and Saturday. But for at least today, reason why we have this weather impact alert is because we have this large system that's been building across the Midwest, bringing some snow to our north, rain for us here in Columbus, and points southward across southern Ohio. But there will be that opportunity as we get the system passing through that we do start to get some of that snow to build in later on this evening. And then eventually, just looking at some much colder temperatures as we head towards the weekend. But for right now, on the radar picture, we're tracking some light shower activity in the North Metro around Dublin over towards Worthington, north of downtown. That's going to be quickly passing through, not going to really amount to that much, just a couple more passing showers with a little band that's moving through central and southern Ohio. You can see that line right there, basically along I-71, just a few quick showers. But as we look larger picture here, zooming things out to the north and west, that blue, that white that you see there, that is some snow that stretches up into Michigan behind the banner, and that is going to arrive later on. So that area of low pressure now moving to the east, and we're getting the colder air on the backside. That band of snow and the colder air, that's all going south. So it's going to be making its way to the south, building in towards us as we go through the rest of today. But it's not just that. It has been the wind. Winds gusting up to 40 miles per hour so far. As we go through this afternoon, here we are at 4 p.m. Still looking at winds gusting 30 to 35, maybe a few places a little bit higher than that. As that system builds away, eventually the winds will start to diminish, but even tonight, here we are just after midnight, still looking at winds gusting over 20 miles per hour, so still breezy conditions ushering in the colder air that we have in the forecast here for tomorrow. So looking at the hour-by-hour forecast here for the rest of today, through this afternoon, still tracking some more scattered showers, but then as we head towards 4, 5, 6 p.m., notice the blue, colder air, winds out, and it changes things over to some light snow. So that could bring us some minor accumulation, a dusting to a ½ an inch, but that's enough to make roads slippery here as our temperatures continue to drop through tonight down to the 20s, and eventually that clears out, and then we catch a little break here tomorrow, but then we have yet another 2 systems building in here for Friday and Saturday. As we look at the one coming in here for Saturday, looking at potential for some light accumulation here as we go through the end of the week into the weekend. And if we get that fresh snow on the ground, well, you can see the temperatures there for Sunday. Fresh snow, temperature is going to be only in the teens, Tracy, as we look into Sunday.